Alright guys, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Ryder.
How are y'all doing today?
Good.
You're good?
Yes.
Oh, who's ready for the weekend?
Me.
Yeah, me too. But before we go to the weekend, does everyone remember this story that we read?
Yes.
Did you like it?
Yes.
Yeah, awesome. Can someone tell me maybe a character from this story? Raise your hands. Yes, ma'am. Who was Winn-Dixie? Can anyone tell me who that was? Raising your hand. Yes.
It's a dog.
It's a dog. Okay. Can anyone tell me another character? Yes, sir. Oh, Miss. Can anyone help me with her name? Yes, Max.
Miss Franny.
Yes, Miss Franny. Awesome. So you remember all of those things? Can you remember some of the other things that we look at? Some elements of a story? Can anyone remember what are some elements of a story besides characters? Yes. Yes.
Miss Franny.
Yeah. But we're going to talk about what are some of the elements of a story. So we have characters. What else do we have in a story?
The materials that they use.
Maybe. Yeah. What else in a story? Can anyone else help me? Characters. A plot. Great. What else might you have? Characters. Plot. What else? Yes, sir. Sorry? The scenery. Yes. Could be. Setting, yeah. So that's the setting. Awesome. Anyone else? Yes. Details, yes, absolutely. So today, yes, you want to have the final one there?
Characters.
Yeah, characters. So like we talked about. That's good. We can put our hands down, guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn over our iPads, guys. And what we're going to do is we're going to make ourselves a mind map about those elements of the story, okay? So, we've all used this application before, right? Yes, of course. So I've done one for you. What a good teacher I am, no?
Yeah.
All right, you're only saying that because the camera's here. So I want you guys individually to start creating this particular mind map. So in the middle, we're going to have, because of Winn-Dixie, which is the name of the story, we're going to have a sequence of events. What's a sequence of events? Can anyone help me with that? What does that mean? Yes, ma'am.
What happened on the story?
Yeah, what happened in the story? Yes?
Like the order that.
Exactly, that's awesome. So what order did those events happen in? Okay? Then we're also going to have characters, and we're also going to have the plot of the story. Over to the side, I want you just to have a little space to write down some ideas. Do you want to know the best thing about this little activity we're going to do? You can work with your classmates, so you don't have to work on your own. So you might want to divide up the work, but we're going to talk about these 1, 2, 3, 4 elements of a story, okay, that happened, okay? We're going to make a mind map. So I'm going to be coming around and having a look at you creating your stories. Remember, you can insert pictures if you want to, something that might help you to remind you of the characters. I put this in to remind me of the characters in the story. So anything that you want to do like that is completely valid. Are there any questions before we start doing our mind map? Are the instructions clear?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. Can someone just tell me very quickly what we're going to do? And raise our hand. Not quite a Venn diagram. This is a mind map. Yeah. Beto? Yeah. Madison. Oh, no. Michaela. Madison's your sister. What are we going to do?
We're gonna make a plot.
Yep. So we're going to make a mind map of the elements of a story, right? And it's going to include all of these things. Okay? All of the sequence of events, the setting, the characters, and the plot. Alright? So you are free to start. Please have your iPads on your desk so when I come around I'm able to see how you're working. If you need to, you can look up on the internet. If you can't remember what's a sequence of events, you can look up on the internet to help you. Alright? So first we're just going to do it from memory on the story. And then we're going to bring out the books a little bit later. Okay, and we're going to do a comparison between what we can remember and what we learned and what was in the book. Okay? Right, so you guys can begin now. Make sure you start filling out your sequence of events, setting, characters, and plot. I'm going to come around. Are there any questions? No? Remember, this is group work, so you can talk to your fellow classmates in English, of course. And you can ask, do you remember what the plot was of the story? Do you remember what the setting was? Who were some of the characters? Okay? You're all so quiet. What happened? Awesome. Alright, go ahead guys, start working. So you have here the main idea. Yeah, good. So we can put in here the plot. Do you remember what the plot was? No? Do you remember some of the characters maybe? So you can put in here characters and start working on the characters. You can add in some pictures if you want to. We need to start writing down some answers. Alright, so once you have your map set up, you now need to start filling in. Awesome. So we've got setting. Do you remember where it was set? Kind of. Okay, which ones do you remember? Maybe the characters? Yeah? So what we can do is we can click on there, right? And then show me how you put in what were some of the characters, who were some of the characters from that. Do you remember their names?
I don't remember the name, but I remember that he's a dog.
Okay. And does anyone from this group, can anyone help them with a name? Winn-Dixie, great, so that's a character. What was the lady's name who had the library?
Miss Franny Block.
Excellent, so there you go guys, you've helped each other with some character. Miss Franny. So write that down in your bubbles there, in your mind map. If you have any notes, you can write down some notes. Alright? Let's be focused on the information. Your mind map doesn't have to be beautiful. Yes, sir. Oh yes, you're right. I'm sorry. Let's open up this again so you can have it as your example here on the board of how to make the mind map. Alrighty. Are we coming around to see the information? Great. Characters we've got in here. How are we going here? Good. We want to get into some information, right? So let's get some information into our mind maps. Do you guys remember what happened in the story? Oh, yes, you do. So remember Miss Franny thought she saw what?
A bear.
A bear, right? Yeah. So where would we put that? What part would that belong to in the part here? So you said Miss Franny saw what?
A bear.
And what part would that fit into in our mind map? It's part of the what?
Information.
Yeah. What else could it be of the ones that we've got on the board? Is it part of the setting? No, right? Is it part of the characters?
No.
No. Is it part of the plot?
Maybe.
Yeah, could be. It could be part of the plot, absolutely. Yeah, and we can put it in as part of sequence of events and as the plot. Okay? Awesome. Great. Let's carry on with that, everyone. Carry on with these different parts here that we're going to work